Is this the most Nintendo Land thumbnail I've ever done? Hey everyone! I'm Albert Boris, and guess what? A few hours ago, it was finally that time of the year again, for our almost annual September Nintendo Direct to take place. And to say that it blew away my expectations, that would be not correct. Yeah, I suppose I forgot to temper my expectations a bit. But it was still really stacked where credit is due. I myself was really looking forward to this direct presentation specifically, due to Mario's 40th anniversary being right around the corner. And well, considering how non-existent his previous celebrations were, they absolutely knocked it out of the park here. Mario Tennis Fever looks surprisingly good and jam-packed with content, considering the standards of previous Mario sports games. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book looks stunning and super intriguing gameplay-wise compared to past Yoshi platformers. And Donkey Kong Bonanza got itself a Day 1 DLC bonus world expansion, in the form of the original DK Island. What? Wow, good thing I didn't release my ranking for the layers of this game yet. I so can't wait to play that once I'm done with this video. Speaking of DLC, we unfortunately didn't get any confirmed for Mario Kart World, but you know what, I don't even care at this point. All of this is well enough to compensate. And that's not even to mention that we got a teaser for the second Mario movie. Personally, I didn't really think the first one was that good. I mean, it was fine, but mostly just a walking advertisement. But this one is based on Galaxy, and apparently will feature surprises from all over the Mario franchise as well. So I'm keeping my hopes up slightly higher this time. That said, the Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition seems kinda pointless. I suppose we'll have to wait and see, since they apparently didn't reveal everything yet, but if it's just gonna be a bunch of minigames... please don't be another Jamboree TV. Also, what the f is the Virtual Boy NSO? Do I seriously have to buy the whole console just to play the games from it? But yeah, there's so much to discuss from this, but I know if I talk about everything today in depth, I'm gonna completely burn myself out before the end of the day, which would kill all of my motivation to make other videos after this. So today, we're just gonna focus on something which I believe has probably the most to be said about itself from the get-go. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm that Nintendo has remembered Super Mario Galaxy 2. Hallelujah! All is forgiven after the initial blunder of 3D All-Stars. I still remember just how disappointed people were 5 years ago when they realized that only the first Galaxy was going to be bundled in that collection. I didn't personally care because, well, I already got them both on Wii anyways, so I bought it for Sunshine instead, but either way, I can't wait for it to finally come as DLC after all this time. Oh wait. Yeah, no, apparently this is not an expansion to the original 3D All-Stars for some reason. I mean, I guess I should be happy that on one hand they didn't lock Galaxy 2 behind the Switch 2 edition of the game. Now that would have been scummy as much as I expected it. But instead, they're giving it Pikmin treatment, where they're just putting both of the first two Galaxy games on one cartridge. In a vacuum, that's kinda cool, not gonna lie. I guess it's not completely out of the ordinary for them to do this, since they very clearly want to build up the Galaxy hype now, but genuinely, why did they not just re-release 3D All-Stars with this part of it? Considering this is Mario's 40th anniversary, this would have been the perfect time to bring it back on the shelves, because even though Super Mario 3D All-Stars did already sell fairly well, there's still tons of people who haven't played any of the games in this collection, because Nintendo decided to make it f***ing limited edition. Although granted, demand for it would probably be a lot lower than it was 5 years ago, as not only is Super Mario 64 on the Switch Online service now, but Sunshine will probably also get added to the GameCube catalog in the future. But at the same time, making an entirely new collection featuring only one of the games from it, I don't know, I feel like I've been punched in the face for having bought 3D All-Stars at all now. That said, I suppose it's not all bad news. The fact that nothing points to this being a limited time release is a pleasant surprise, and even more relieving is that you don't have to get both of the games just to play Galaxy 2. As it turns out, they're getting sold separately on the eShop as well, same as they did for Pikmin. So let's just quickly see what the price is. I mean, on one hand, I suppose the games are fun and classic enough to the point that they warrant that price, technically. And I mean, at least it's far cheaper than the industry standard these days, but wait. How much is the bundle together worth? $70 Nintendo, what on earth? Look, I can see why the new Switch 2 games are $70 instead of 60 like during the Switch days, as it's not only the standard overall now, but I suppose more powerful games for a stronger console require more development. But how do you justify this for a bundle consisting of two well over 10-year-old games? And it's on the Switch 1 as well, mind you. And do you want to know what is even more confusing? The fact that 3D All-Stars, which had free games, was only $60. Why is the new industry standard being held up for a bundle with less games? Are you seriously telling me that Galaxy was worth over half that collection alone? This is so... Is this all because Rosalina's storybook is getting more chapters added? Or because of the added assist mode that I didn't even ask for? Look, it's great that we're getting even more backstory and lore on her, but dude, Nintendo, you will never cease to amaze me almost as much as you disappoint me as well. I'm not even surprised, I'm just sad. But not too sad. Does this change how I feel about Galaxy 2 finally coming to the Switch? No, not at all. Sure, this bundle might be a bit of a highway robbery, at least in my opinion, but when all things are said and done, I'm still deep down happy that Nintendo is offering a seemingly permanent availability for these games now. I won't be getting the bundle, nor will I buy Galaxy 1 again. I mean, duh. But I still absolutely will purchase Super Mario Galaxy 2 once it releases again on October 2nd this year. I've long wanted a way to finally be able to play this game in HD as well, and without having to use the Wii remote, and I'm super happy to see Nintendo pouring attention to the Super Mario Galaxy games again. They're some of my most nostalgic childhood games of all time, games I've wanted to make way more videos on than I currently have, and as much as I'm gonna love to play through Super Mario Galaxy 2 again, I'm also gonna take this opportunity to make more videos on these beloved games. First I was the Mario Party Superstars guy, then the Booster Course Pass guy, but you know what, I think it's definitely about time that the Galaxy games become mainstay topics on this channel as well. They absolutely deserve it, plus it would probably ensure that I don't get too fatigued from almost only talking about Mario Kart World. So you know what, even if I'm a bit disappointed on one hand, it's probably better in the long run that we wait for DLC for Mario Kart. I can't wait for October 2nd to come, and to make videos on all of these other new games as well. Now the only question is this quote hinting towards Super Mario Galaxy 3 happening in the future? Okay, if that's the next 3D Mario whenever it's coming out, that would be an absolutely amazing culmination to top off all of the Galaxy love we've been getting from Nintendo this year. Although, let's not get too excited just yet. Now, it's time for me to go and play the new Donkey Kong Bonanza Island. So with all of that being said, I think that should just about wrap up this short little discussion video. Probably not the most informative or developed video I've made, but hey, I figured I had to get at least something out today, so I can potentially discuss more interesting things later on from the Direct. But now that I've given my thoughts on this, what do you think about the Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle? Are you excited to play them, or is the price a complete deal breaker? Let me know all of this in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for even more Mario content from me. And follow me in my Discord server, Greenpipe City, as well as on Twitter and Patreon for even more updates, and I'll see you all soon. Until next time.